오빤 Gangnam Style. Gangnam Style. 오빤 Gangnam Style.
912 ambulance, 75-year-old male back pain, 211 Silver Hollow Road, between Lane Road and Crosspatch Road.
The Korean pop industry has been growing over the past couple years. We have seen groups such as BTS and Blackpink recently take over in popularity. But what exactly is the industry and how does it work? Well, this is how I understand it. I'm in no way an expert, but I will do my best to explain. When you first start out, you either audition or you are scouted by one of the music labels in South Korea. Some of the companies include JYP, YG, and SM. Once you've signed with the company, you are now what is called a trainee. The trainee stage can vary anywhere between a few months to 10 years, depending on how well you do and how much the company likes you and your talents. As well, in the trainee stage, it's decided whether you are going to be a solo artist or to be put into a group. As well, what quote-unquote concept you are going to go with. Now, concept in K-pop is pretty much the genre or aesthetic that you're going to play off of when you become an artist. For example, a cute vibe like WJSN, or an EDM vibe like Dreamcatcher. Now, making a debut is a big deal for a K-pop artist. It's the first time that you or your group appears on shows, music awards, and have your songs released. It's also an opportunity for your fans to create a fan group name and for them to choose a bias or favorite member for the group. If you are put into groups, there are various positions that are assigned. I will use the group Apink to quickly break down those roles. Apink is comprised of 6 girls, which are as follows. Firstly, we have Chorong, who is the leader of the group. The leader of the group is the person that is usually the oldest or has the most experience of the group. Not all groups have a leader, but the majority of them do. Next up, we have Bomi, who is the lead vocalist and main dancer. Now, the lead vocalist is actually secondary to the main vocalist, but takes the vocal lead in songs by singing before the main vocalist during verses. The main dancer is expected to have superior dancing skills and usually focuses less on singing. They can be spotted front and center during a dance break and are most likely to receive solos when it comes to dancing. Then we have Eunji, who is the main vocalist and face of the group. Now, the main vocalist usually receives the majority of the vocal lines per song, especially the most challenging ones, because of their broad and steady vocal range. The face of the group role means that she will appear close to the center in group photos, and they're often styled in distinct outfits that will make them stand out from the rest of the group. Up next is Naeun, who is the visual. Visuals are considered the most attractive member of the group and have distinct looks that could set them apart. They are often hired for endorsements and are placed center in the group photos because of their appearance. Second last, we have Namju, who is the lead dancer. Now, lead dancers are very skilled but are considered secondary to main dancers, who usually have few vocal lines as well, and are often spotted dancing near the group's main dancer. Lastly, we have Hayoung, who is the maknae of the group. Now, the maknae is always the youngest member of their group. Now, here are some of my favorite groups. Firstly, Blackpink, comprised of 4 girls, Jisoo, Jennie, Rose, whose real name is Chaeyoung, and Lisa. They just broke the record for most YouTube video views in 24 hours with their newest song release, How You Like That. Red Velvet is up next, and they're comprised of 5 girls, Irene, Seulgi, Wendy, Joy, and Yeri, and made their debut back in 2014 under the SM label. Also recently had a group comeback with their song Psycho. Now, Red Velvet have just split off into a sub-unit comprised of members Irene and Seulgi, with their new songs Monster and Naughty being released over the past couple weeks.
I'm a little monster.
Other groups I'd like to mention are BTS and EXO, both of which are boy groups. As you probably know, BTS is widely known throughout the world and is synonymous with Korean pop. EXO shares the same label as Red Velvet and has been one of my favorite groups for quite some time now.
Don't mess on my tempo. 들어봐 이건 충분히. I said don't mess on my tempo. 그냥 얘만 훔칠 빈. 어디에도 없을 리듬에 맞춰 1, 2, 3. Don't mess on my tempo. 멈추지 않는 이 feeling.
K-pop is continuing to grow and to make an impact globally as more and more people are starting to take interest in the industry. It's just another example as to how people can come together and can relate to one another through music, even if they can't understand the lyrics of a song. Some people even go as far as to learn the Korean language to be able to not only listen to, but to understand their favorite songs and dramas. Korean pop has stereotypically been a bit of a taboo to listen to, but if you give it a try, you might be surprised. If you would like us to break anything down for you, be sure to comment down below or on our Instagram. For breaking news broken down, I'm David Augustine. We'll see you next time.
Listen to your heart, don't be afraid to let them show. Uncover your mind. Uncover